Well,
You're not coming.
hello?
You look like professor. I'm trying to count for how long do I know you? 30 years?
That's like 20 or something. When you.
Happy anniversary.
No, more than 20 years. I'm in Brighton for 21. Okay, but I know you before that. So it's like 23, 24. Oh my God.
Cats, right? Cats.
I know him before cats, yeah. And Sam knows cats. You know why? She likes young, nice. I said young. What the?
But everybody smiled at that, so.
You know what you're talking about.
Well, you see, Jerry sitting next to me. He doesn't know what I'm talking
We're
about.
going to have to switch you to
Okay.
Everyone knows this is being recorded, okay? Saying it out, you know, yeah,
We're just waiting for one more person to.
Not one more, two more.
Two more?
yes.
Yeah, we need 5.
Oh, that's
Looking for parking.
Olga and, Michelson.
Yes.
Yes.
What's up, me?
Jeff, you wanna ask who the Samsung is again? Since you're in front of the house.
Samsung SMS. Please identify yourself. If you don't identify yourself, we're gonna have to, kick you out. Plain and simple.
Hannah, what about 3145
You can hear.
Breva LLC?
Yes, madam. Gentlemen's right here.
Hi,
Hello.
you're from the restaurant or from the management?
Management company.
Okay, management company,
Eddie.
so you're taking care of the
Let him
bill.
out.
Okay, so before you start.
He wants to come back in, let him come back in.
Yeah.
That's all.
We're in the waiting room.
That's all.
Oh, it's Vonda. It's 3145, that is Vonda. On the boat.
Yeah.
He's back in stage.
Oh, yeah?
No, actually, you're finished. For your eyes only, okay.
We got 3 copies.
Well, for the committee members, yes, of course.
Very beautiful view. And the sunset right here, like the sunrise.
Sunset, well, I'm not here that early. He would know, but sunset, yeah, for sure.
Walking with Nadia, put a camera facing the ocean.
Yeah.
Take a look in, media.com. So he does?
He's on the screen.
Danilo, he's.
No, yeah, works someplace else.
Address it as the weather starts to change, right? Because I have Here's this also.
Okay. I'll visit. Barbara, can you call Mike Sullivan, please?
Or text them.
No, I'll text you.
So it should be 5 people.
Should be 9.
What do you mean 9?
That should be another.
It shouldn't be 9. Committee cannot be bigger than 11, but some committees are 3 or 4. Cool.
First play.
Sometimes we have money allowed.
All good, all good, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are waiting for one person.
One minute.
I don't remember how Edita looks like. I mean, I remember. But why would you sign now?
He's a. It's on. Yes,
It's still, yeah.
every little.
Read the figures?
You know.
Okay. Okay, I apologize. We need a quorum. We are waiting for Olga is on her way. She's coming now. She's coming upstairs. And we need one more person to come. So
Okay, he's on
instead
his
of
way, so he's coming from
who,
Neptune and.
who? He said he's on his way?
Yeah, Michael Sullivan.
Okay.
He's en route.
Okay, so
3 more minutes or so.
usually I said it in the end, but since you all came, it's a committee meeting, licensing committee meeting. We're gonna vote to approve, disapprove, whatever your application. Next, but letter won't be sent to State Liquor Authority until entire community board votes. It's gonna take place next Wednesday, March 20th. After all community board votes, letter will be sent with approval, disapproval, whatever, to State Liquor Authority will be sent by community board office. You don't, Ola,
Thank you very much.
you don't have to come to full board meeting. I mean, it's not mandatory. It's mandatory to come to committee meeting. But if you want to join us, you're very welcome to come. We are waiting for one more person. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Then you close the.
Love it.
Oh.
Half my fights are in the house about that.
Oh.
Air conditioner on, air conditioner off, open window, close windows. She's hot, cold, I'm cold, she's hot.
Like a major thing for me.
Too close.
Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe the CEO secrets.
sometimes. If it was, Parks or
Environmental.
Euler, yeah.
Like something important. But you read a lot, right? She reads a lot, studies a lot.
She's reading the Army Corps manual.
Knowledge is enough.
The hats is like 1,700 pages, but she's a speed reader
Oh, one of them.
and can retain things. It's like a photographic memory.
I'd be like, tell me the story, tell me the bottom line.
Yeah, it's good and bad. She knows every fight we had. 50 years.
Yeah.
We're married 51 years.
Wow.
Okay,
What you see?
I'm gonna
You gotta go with the
notarize
up and
it
downs.
and send it back.
Just because you hit
Have to notarize.
hit a bump in the road. You just gotta, yeah.
We need it before
And respect.
Wednesday, March
Or
20th.
next week Wednesday.
Okay, I'll have it done tomorrow, no problem.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, you know, hold on to that in case you wanna change something right.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean. Or we can't vote.
No, we cannot start. We cannot vote because I
No,
have,
voting, I know we can't.
no, I understand. But what the reason to start if we have, except, two, we have, rest, we have businesses that been in the area for a certain period of time. And some of them it's just corporate change, so
Yeah.
it goes fast,
Mhm.
actually.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, okay, how do you know?
he's only 5 minutes away.
Yeah, it's right. Or we can park it.
You park on the sidewalk. They don't know about that?
Can't park on the sidewalk.
Why, you can't walk there or take the bus?
There he is. What'd I tell you?
Okay,
What'd I say?
Yay.
so everyone says muzzle.
I love them.
What'd I tell you?
Mazel tov.
Good. Who's getting married?
Eddie's wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's 5 years ago. You're 5
Oh, that's
years
right,
too
it was
late.
in March, right, Eddie?
Yeah, 5 years too late.
And what month are we in? March.
What a minute, no?
No, it passed.
Yeah, that's what last week, yeah.
Last week, it was last week.
I should know, I was there.
You should
I
know.
forgot what day we went.
We listen, I remember.
What you were checking?
I should save my cookies,
Literally watch outside.
but this case. Hmm.
It really has a penny roast.
That's coming.
Contract.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and we're gonna start.
It's very tight here.
Okay, I can hold there.
You can't.
You're fine, because you're right now, you're after these people here,
So the building's
so
canceled.
it'll be So once we're finished, you're more than welcome to
Remember to
stay.
try
Or
one
you can
death.
go up to you. Okay.
Yeah, every applicant, when we finish with your application,
If you're finished- when
you
you're
can
finished,
stay and enjoy the company.
Enjoy the show. Or you
Enjoy
can
the
go.
show, or you can leave.
Yeah, comes my.
Going to my page insurance.
Big
Alright.
baby. Go to trial and
So,
it's gonna be a while.
5 years ago it happened.
5 years. Hello, Michael. So it's still pending and pending that. If the payout is more than the insurance can pay, then it will be.
Right here.
That's already doubled.
Okay, let me just make an announcement that, this is being recorded and anything that is said can be for at a later date, so you can start the meeting now.
I said enough
Sorry for
before,
the detour. My
I
plan
said
is not
enough
wrong.
before you made an announcement, yeah,
Oh,
an announcement.
the proper way, sorry, right over here, and the same lady will let you through.
All yours.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Here.
okay.
Also, can you pass the sign in? Oh, it's right next to.
It's next to Michael, I'm just waiting for him. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a license committee meeting. Thursday, March 14, 2024. We are in CB office. My name is Elena Macnin. I'm a co-chair of licensing committee. Olga Ford, she's my partner. She's a co-chair as well. We have a long agenda, but we'll try. We understand everyone is tired, everyone is after work. Okay, the first one, we have corporate change application for Zazavorum Inc. located at 3701-3703 Mermaid Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11224. It's very well known in Russian as the Seagate Vanya, and for non-Russian speaker as the Mermaid Spa. If I understood correctly, nothing changed in the stipulation form.
Sorry, you have, oh, no, we don't have one from.
We don't have one.
They were in business for many years before we even started doing stipulations.
No. They apply for a license, at least.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay.
you're right, I apologize.
Okay, of course, they're applying for renewal every 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so but it's a corporate change and we treat it for renewals, we are not asking people to come. Or, okay, so just give it to them to keep it in file. They're gonna fill it out, notarize, send it to you before Wednesday.
I think I sent it to you.
it says, I got the stipulation.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
said I don't see any changes from the way they operated before. That's what I said.
Correct.
Okay. So any questions? No one has questions? No one wants to know what Bunny is all about?
I looked at their website, beautiful website. I looked at it last night.
And you know what?
You
gotta go, they
Steam.
have parking.
I know, but, it's very hot in those.
I live in
steam-
Seagate, I'm your
The
favorite.
steam rooms are, what, 100, it's 100 degrees,
120.
120 degrees. I had open heart surgery, so I don't know if I can.
But they
Yeah,
don't,
I don't know.
they don't serve liquor in the 120 degrees.
Well, that's what I was waiting for.
Okay, any questions?
Beautiful
Okay.
website.
Check it. Number 15. I think it's in mine.
It's one other, okay, full service restaurant, okay. You don't have, number 15? No, they are not, okay. No, it's nothing.
Something. One minute, I have to, I apologize. Let me explain people to you.
One paper?
One people, just to notify.
I don't have enough?
Sam, can you please pass this to your name? Thank you so much.
Okay,
I know you read it, I know.
I read it, I know why it's a corporate change. Unfortunately, not for the best reason, but it's a corporate change, okay? So
That's the only difference.
only difference. So if we don't have any questions. Any motions? Sanchit, you wanna make it?
Motion to approve. Second.
Roll call, madam?
Yes.
Olga Ford,
Yes.
Elena Macklin,
Yes.
Shimon Rakowski,
Yes.
Jeff Sano,
Yes.
Michael Silverman.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Well said.
That's it.
Yes, you're
Thank
all
you.
set.
It was fast.
I told you it's gonna be fast. As I said, we are not sending letter tomorrow. We are not sending any letters to State Liquor Authority until after the full community board meeting, which will take place on March 20th, next Wednesday.
But we can operate. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You have
Just to make
you
sure.
have a legal
Yeah, we have a
license.
license, just to make sure.
Right.
Okay.
You
Definitely.
just renew last year, I believe, no?
I believe so. Just really.
Okay,
Okay.
so thank
so
you
much.
very
Thank you,
much.
everybody. Thank you for your time.
Welcome to the spa.
Yeah.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm coming for borscht.
Come up for the massage.
Oh my God, he's coming for massage.
I love massage.
They have, okay. When is buying, they have massage? No, they
Oh, yeah.
have, it's a very good clean facility.
Yeah, I saw from the.
I've seen many different Russian banyas. Am I right? I mean, they have good clean, and again, they have parking. Okay, we have something else. We have corporate and class change applicant for EE Albanese Inc. DBA located 1215 Surf Avenue, Brooklyn, New York 11224. So corporate change, you just adding somebody or changing somebody?
So someone is out and I am in.
Okay, congratulations. Okay. The class change, I believe, what are we talking about? I remember when they applied the first time, they were asking for a wine, beer, and cider, okay? And I remember, we can check it in the minutes, I asked why? So now they decided to go for a full liquor license. That's the only change.
Yeah.
The stipulation was not sent in advance, but it was filled out today and it's gonna be notarized and sent to community board office before full board meeting. So I checked the old one, except class change, nothing is changing. So we have the same hours of operation. We have Friday and Saturday until 1 o'clock in the morning. We have all other days until 10 p.m. They're gonna stop serving food 1 hour before closing. And that's it. No change.
There was live music before and just.
Yes, it was the same, it was the same station. I really hope they're gonna be working every day because lately they don't work every day,
We will.
okay?
Starting
We'll be
tomorrow.
working every day because every time I pass by and I'm ready for Albanian food, they have gates down, so.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Now it will be open.
Okay. Okay, so any questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Did I have sidewalk?
Well, what about sidewalk? You have sidewalk.
We applying, yeah,
You're applying through
Yes.
city.
Yeah.
Okay,
we applying. Our lawyer already started the process.
okay. They just start the process and you have
Yes.
to apply. Okay. They're applying, yeah, it's part of the. Yes. So
So-
now it's gonna cost them money.
Question, because they're not licensed yet, they can't
No,
past
they
50
license,
The outside.
no.
Okay.
They license for, but outside, what they're applying for, it's not getting licensed. What they're applying for, instead of budkas, okay, city doesn't want free budkas anymore. City doesn't want sidewalk cafe the way it used to be before. So now a city sidewalk cafe used to be under Department of Consumer Affairs. Not anymore. It's DOT program. So they're charging fee after, during the COVID, it was free for all. Also, if they're not taking, I hope you're not taking the road, only sidewalk. Because for people who are taking the spot in the road, it should be removed. It cannot be there for winter months. Okay? Because it's DOT, it's not gonna come to us, most probably, because I read rules twice. I did not find the community board anywhere. But I believe we still, when we have next cabinet meeting, or I will ask, or I'll do it myself, to send the email to Rhonda to find out if, even if we have no say, even advisory, or we can be, would be contacted to find out, because DOT, according to their rules, they have to come and check, okay? And measure and everything. But if you don't live in the area or you don't know the area, even if you come and check once, it's not gonna, let's say you come and check in April, it's not gonna give you a full picture what's going on in the summer. So somebody from community board office, or I'll do it myself, I will send email to Rhonda or to Keith, whoever in DOT, to find out what's going on. Any other questions? Michael, it's your time to make it.
Motion. I'm sorry?
Chris
got one?
has a raised hand.
Okay.
Yes,
The
Shane.
laws, they all have their own views
Uh,
and concepts. It's one of those.
Yeah, I just want to make clear that it's not just DOT. We got to make clear that it's not going to be blocking the MTA bus stops as well, because there are, during the summer, we do have that as issue. But it also goes to DOT accessibility division. His name is Edmund, and he does sometimes checks if somebody requests it as well. And I did give that to Community Board 13 that information last year. So Eddie, don't forget that DOT accessibility needs to know this as well.
Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, motion.
Motion to approve.
Second,
Hannah?
Yes, ma'am. Olga Port,
Yes.
Elena Martin,
Yes.
Deborah
Yes.
Rossi. Okay. Jeff Sano,
yes.
Michael Silverman.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion approved.
Again, please send your stipulation, authorized stipulation to the office. Also, a letter will be sent to State Liquor Authority after full community board votes on March 20th, next Wednesday.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
You speak Albanian?
Yes. Fluently.
Okay, I know 5 more.
I hope not.
Школа Mesme.
Okay.
No, I used to work for school. I used to work for proprietary school, and I had many Albanian students. so
Okay, that's
Yeah,
great.
remember Школа Mesme.
Oh, you pronounce it so well.
Oh.
Thank you
Have a good
again.
night.
Have a good night.
Okay. We have Breva Restaurant, 3145 Breva LLC, 3145 Brighton 4th Street. Actually, it's a boardwalk. It's the place when Volna used to be located. Hopefully, when new owners come in, we won't have issues we have now, because space is empty. They still have this awning, and everyone is complaining about homeless and on and on. Gentlemen, brought some pictures and I believe he'll share it with you. It looks,
How are you,
yeah, it looks very
madam?
fancy. It looks very upscale.
That is a couple of decks that we've produced tonight, is about Apici, which is the operating management company. A little bit of history on us, and then, of course, the Breva, which is the menus and selections for the 3 meal period restaurant that we've been putting in.
Okay,
Certainly.
it looks impressive again, but first and foremost today, I am really happy for somebody to come in, not only to have this place open, but also to have this place clean. Because we are getting so many complaints.
It's full now, right?
It used to be well now, yeah.
So we'll do a full build out. We're a professional management company. We operate properties all over the country. The 3 that we operate in Manhattan currently is Ralph Lauren's Polo Bar, the Grayson Hotel that has 5 restaurants in it, and then the Hyatt Union Square that has 2 restaurants in it. We have properties in Miami as well as Oklahoma, all the way to Seattle. So again, I can't share with you enough information that's in the deck that has some of our properties. As you can see, we are truly a professional restaurant group. We pride ourselves in our food, our hospitality, and our beverage programs, and the way we operate our restaurants.
Okay, they are applying for a full liquor license, liquor, wine, beer, and cider. As of now, we are talking only recorded music,
Exactly.
So we have hours of operation. It's from 7 AM to 12 AM, Sunday to Thursday. So I believe breakfast will be served, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And from 7 AM to 1 AM, Friday and Saturday. It falls in line with all restaurants open in the area. They're doing some renovation inside. You can see some comments in stipulation under number 3. So they're doing something because let's not forget, it's apartment building. The same apartment building like the Tiana is located next door and some other entities. So it's an apartment building and they're doing, I'm not an engineer, but it sounds like they're doing something to soundproof.
Dead in the sound, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. No dormant, no security so far, okay, according to their application. But I believe that we don't know. It's like lounge. It's not no dancing, nothing.
It's summertime.
But if they're experienced company, if they decide they will hire security and they will come to us for some changes, method of operation. But they cannot put, they have security, not to have security, and they cannot put, we don't have security and put security. So any changes will still require the method of operation change. So let's see, maybe they don't need it,
Start off, well, lots of managers and staff, and we'll be very diligent on making sure that the property is safe.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How many square feet is this property? What's compacted?
It used to be, I believe, 120 seats inside when Ina was open, plus something outside. I mean, like tables outside, but I don't know. Tatiana is twice, the small Tatiana is almost the same size. The big Tatiana is twice big. Okay. So,
What type of cuisine are you gonna be serving here?
American,
According to your, your other,
the menus are in there, give you an idea, but American bistro style. Comfort food, a little bit of comfort food, and We draw from around the country, different regions, so we'll have some uniqueness to the space also.
I'm interested in what brought you to Brighton Beach.
Often in our business, we're a professional management group out of Manhattan. We get approached by people to help them, and that's what happened here. We had some investors that interested in the area that really wanted to have us help them open a restaurant. So we did.
Okay. Very good.
Mhm.
Hi, Christopher Bright, can I just say?
Yes, Chris. Chris, you have
Yeah,
a question?
yeah, I'm trying to unmute, and Eddie's trying to unmute me at the same time, and I'm almost getting muted. Question is this place going to be truly accessible? Because as you know, part of Brighton Beach, you do have a lot of seniors and people with disabilities who might come in with walkers and wheelchairs who may want to enjoy the culture food over there.
It's on
Absolutely.
board, it's on boardwalk. You can enter from boardwalk. So boardwalk on Brighton Force has a ramp.
Yeah, that I'm familiar where it is, but I just want to be clarified because there are some places they said it's going to be accessible, then we find out there is no access inside or the bathroom is not truly accessible. That's why I want to be clarified.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go through all ADA responsibility and licensing to make sure that it is accessible as we do in all of our properties. If you just take a shoot of the QR code, you shouldn't load it. So we are very conscious of making sure that handicap, walkers, canes, any of the seniors are definitely addressed properly. A lot of that is early afternoons and breakfast that we experience a lot of that in our properties. So we're very used to having that situation in front of us, especially with the hotels that we operate also.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're gonna go and check, okay? We're gonna go and check, breakfast time. Michael, you're invited.
Absolutely.
Any questions?
No other questions, motion to approve, if no other questions, I mean,
So you make a motion to approve?
yes, is this.
Michael, do you have any questions? Okay,
If no other
Second.
questions.
second, Sam and Olga, okay?
Olga Port,
Yes.
Elena Mackin,
Yes,
Jim Russell.
Yes.
Jeff Spano,
Yes.
Michael Fullerman.
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
As
I
they
look forward
said-
to working with you.
As I said before, we're gonna vote on it on the full community board meeting.
And how do I get your contact?
I don't think,
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows, right? Yeah.
Are you on the email that you sent me?
I should be. I'm very easy. My email is the initial J at apicii.com. Thank you so much.
If we need to go to the poll
It's pretty good.
So you have Jay?
J, just the initial J at apicii.com. We work with Laurent. Laurent was the original chef at the Polo Bar. We've got properties with him in Miami and he's still consulting there with us. So it's great. I was there last night working. It's a lot of fun. The celebrities are quite a lot.
No, your restaurants are fabulous.
Thank you very much. Well, we look forward to having a successful opening and I'll be here through construction and opening and be doing all the hiring and training with the team. And we have a corporate team that will land on beverage and food side to do all the training. So we're super
That's
excited.
terrific.
Thank you. Anything else for
it
me?
looks like we have a big line in front of the door now.
We hope so, right?
Already.
We hope so.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Hannah will send you all my contact.
Right now, email with
Okay.
everyone.
Excellent. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Have a nice
Thank
evening.
you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you, thank you likewise.
Okay.
Okay,
Who's next?
we have new application. No, it's not new application. Yeah, it's
Yes,
new
no.
application in temporary retail permit, okay. It's Grand M Consulting Corp. 1005 Surf Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. It's a new full liquor license, full menu, recorded music. So no dancing,
No dancing.
not will see, no dancing.
No, that is recording. The first year, if we need to be with the live music, we apply for next year to be just like, usually I have work to, Chesapeake Bay. So I don't know what's going on. with-
Okay, you are not applying, are you applying for this, DOT outdoor program?
Right here?
Yes. Number 9, I intend to apply for a permanent open restaurant program. Okay,
Yeah.
This is where exactly?
it's over
Where
here.
Steam
The
Mania
Steam Mania
was.
used to be.
Steam Mania,
It's next
the
block.
same location.
Yeah, same location. Steam Mania used to be. Hours of operation from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Sunday to Thursday, and from 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. Friday through Saturday. So actually it's within what we are approving for everybody. Okay,
And
Good.
steam in.
What type of food?
Vegetarian.
Sorry?
Vegetarian.
Thank you. They got place to throw away the garbage? They got place for the garbage in the back?
then have okay, what you gonna use, containers?
Containers and so we're going, from the.
You have place to
Three
store
times a
them,
week.
no, you have place to store them inside, or you gonna put?
Yes.
Okay. I've been to the place, but I never go. Call call Mayor Adams and tell him, and complain. Okay, any other questions?
Hey, I just found out about the just again cutting ribbons going on at 1019 Sub Avenue, which is over there. So good question is, do you know when?
No, we don't know.
We're talking about this one though,
No.
right now.
Okay,
Okay, it's a different restaurant.
yeah, it's a different restaurant, yeah.
All right, stay out of business. Maybe I'll just mind my own business.
Thank you.
I'm gonna talk to you right after the meeting, okay? I'll give you the update, okay? Okay.
Okay. So any other questions?
If no questions, motion to approve?
Second that one.
Second.
Who seconded?
Jeff,
Jeff, okay. Okay. Olga Ford,
Yes.
Elena Mackin,
Yes.
Yes.
Devin Rukowski, Jeff Sano,
yes,
Michael Silverman.
yes.
Okay. Motion carried.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, after we vote, as I said, I'm not a partner of this, I'm not a relative, so I did not have to recuse myself. I really hope that I just know Oleg for 20+ years, and I know he's a great manager. And I really hope this restaurant will last, and we're gonna go through licenses renewal for a long time, okay?
Thank you. Nice meeting everybody. Thank you.
I believe it's a Grand M, yeah, that's the Grand M.
That's the grand M.
I'm sorry.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also about who do dancing. He's not the one doing dancing. Dancing? You're asking if there's any dancing there?
No, no dancing.
They didn't want to.
They don't want to.
Not yet.
Okay. But they just working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beerland, what is it, renewal? No, renewal, okay. So we have list of renewals, okay.
Madam, what about the?
Wait, it's old business. Okay, we have an application from our favorite type of business,
Really?
okay? Yes, it's cannabis,
Oh.
Is that
Store.
case management?
yeah, case
Okay.
management. They came to us before for a different location. This time they decided not to come in. So I'm asking committee to advise, are we voting? Or are we just, it's 30 days, And I believe we already asked for extension, correct? Okay. We already asked for extension. For whatever reasons, they decided not to come in. It's 1223 Surf Avenue. If I remember correctly, it was voted many times not to have any adult use retail dispensaries on Surf Avenue. What is there right now?
The extension on the 21st of February, we got it on the 28th of February, they responded back, so.
So we have 30 days until end of March. Okay, but we are not calling committee meeting and we are not calling full board meeting. We have full board meeting next Wednesday. They did not come in today. We still have to send the letter to OCM. Okay? We still have to send the letter to OCM, correct? Correct.
Right.
So are we voting on this application right now? Even though they did not come in? We still have to send the letter. And letter should say, you know.
They didn't come to the meeting, so therefore we can't give them a vote.
Michael,
I mean, everybody else showed up, they didn't come for a reason. I mean, why they didn't come? They couldn't make it, scheduling conflict, or just?
Is it
not show up?
mandated that they come first? It
recommended,
makes sense, but.
recommended,
Okay,
not my.
recommended. Okay, so.
So we still can vote, correct?
Sure.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right, make
Yeah.
a motion.
Well, let's talk about this. Is this a state-run?
they
Cannabis?
wanted to be state run, okay? They came to us before, I believe it was something where on Steelville or Neptune Avenue. Neptune, okay, they came to us before, we said no. For whatever reason, they found new place. Actually, somebody applied for this place before, okay? We had an applicant, different applicant for the same location. We said no. It was long, it was long discussion about not having any adult dispensary on Surf Avenue in amusement area because we have families and children and on and on and on and on. That was the discussion. So
Yet-
this,
Yet there's one right across the street from Nathan's. Right? Not
It's
this
still
one?
paid.
No, that's
No,
not
it's-
paid.
it's not legal.
Smoke shop?
It's not legal, and it was reported by community board office. And somebody came in, inspector came in and they said everything fine. But community board office checked whatever they advertised, their Instagram or whatever page. And their advertising, everything they're not supposed to be selling, you know. So they inform, I gotta give you, I'm gonna give update on community meeting, but we had a meeting last week, correct? Week before the last. Okay. We had a meeting with Justin Brennan, representative from Ina Vernica, Jessica Scarcella-Spenton, and representative from Allenbrook Rust. I call for a meeting. So what was discussed? Our role in approval process. We all understand that we are advisory, but if we are giving reason why we are not approving so and so location, I believe it should be looked into, they should look into it because we have a reason. We don't want on Surf Avenue because let's say there are so many kids being brought by buses to aquarium. There are so many families and kids coming to Luna Park, to Wonderville, whatever. So we believe if we want to keep the family atmosphere, that's not a place for it. Okay. It was point one in agenda. The second one we discussed, I asked state officials to look into some kind of, the language. They copied from State Liquor Authority about distance from school. State Liquor Authority came up with those rules 100 years ago. So it's time to change it. Not only the distance, I asked them to, make this at least 1,000 feet, not 500, but they consider educational institution only if it's a full building occupied, meaning public school. So, but time has changed. We have charter schools, we have big daycares with UPK program and on and on. So it should be changed. So let's say they cannot say any educational institution because we have those small daycares like they have 10 children. Okay, fine. But at least 50 or 100 students, it should be taken into consideration. That's, and also the distance, because one of the applicants we had, I believe they decided to withdraw their application. It was 510 feet from school. So according to state, they're fine. According to us, they're not, but 10 steps. And also we were talking about enforcement because, regardless of the fact, if I or anybody else, if we like the law to have those legal shops, but people are coming, they're getting approved, they're spending money, but they have competition. They have those illegal shops on each and every corner, which is not being properly vetted, which is not being properly inspected, and on and on. So we spoke about enforcement, and I believe it was state senator, yes, Eric? Yeah, it was state senator. She requested the list to be sent to her with all illegal shops, and community board checked the list and add some new ones, and they're sending list tomorrow morning. Okay, we have new ones, but Eri and I, we spoke, we decided, let us send an old one and see how it goes, because if they see, it's, how many it's,
At least 20 there, and the new 5 since the last year.
okay, so we have 25. I can easily send them 40, but let them deal with 25 first.
So let's see what
So,
happens.
so what are we going to do with this application? We have to vote.
So vote, let's do the vote.
We're gonna make a positive motion.
Yeah.
Go make a
Yes,
positive
make a
vote.
positive motion.
Vote to approve, but
But what? Everyone
Let
would say
everybody
whatever they
go.
want.
Okay,
Who seconded? Second.
Olga.
Now,
If
in our
I-
explanation, discussion on the motion.
yeah.
Okay, so let's make it kosher. Okay, when we send the letter, we're going to put in our reasons why we
Yeah,
voted the way.
absolutely.
Correct?
Yeah,
That's just
and our,
blanket, no.
no, and our, we should put our reason because they require the reason. So, and we are not gonna put the reason that applicant was disrespectful and he did not come. We're gonna put the same reason we put before for all applications within amusement area,
Right,
okay? So,
We do it now
Okay.
or after the vote?
no.
no.
the
Letter
offense does that.
letter will be sent after full community board meeting. That's the.
Right.
We are great, smart, experienced people, but we cannot decide for entire community. Am I right, Mike?
Roll call, Madam Chair?
Yes,
Olga Ford. No. Elena Macklin.
no,
Shimon
No.
Jeff Sano.
no,
Michael Silverman.
No,
Okay, motion denied.
okay.
But what's the penalty for legal establishment?
What's
What's the penalty if somebody sells cannabis illegally? What's?
Okay, a penalty is kind of painful.
Really?
Yes, but it was an article in a post. I sent it to Ida and somebody else. 2 stores, they were raided. you know what I'm talking about. They open in one day.
Yeah. What,
Cost of
next
doing
day,
business.
the next day they
Just the
opened
cost of
up.
doing
Okay.
business, though.
They
The pro-
closed them
the-
down one
the-
day, the next day
okay,
they were opened up.
not to keep everybody longer. The problem is, city wants to punish landlords. Okay. They wanna punish landlords for not, for renting to. So when we had discussion, I said, I don't know any landlord that those so-called illegal smoke shops come and say, we're gonna be illegal smoke shop. Usually it's a convenience store and whatever. They wanna punish landlords. Also, there is a store that was closed by Consumer Affairs for different reason, and tax cigarettes, something like this, on Brighton Beach Avenue. They don't wanna give them key. I mean, they close, but they're not giving their key, even though lease is up on March 1st. We're gonna reopen. So they said you cannot reopen because you were closed officially by Consumer Affairs. So their lawyer says, no, we are not giving you key. We are not paying you rent until Consumer Affairs sent our lawyer an official paper and so, I mean, it's crazy. Okay, take it FYI, but I believe I have to. Okay, we have renewals. We have Beerland second. Michael, that's your neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay, any issues or?
No.
Okay.
No.
We have Crab House here. 1223. So you see, they wanna open cannabis store next to Crab House. Okay, the same building. Huh? Famous of Lynbrook Inn,
They tell you, huh?
it's Nathan's.
Okay.
I don't have to ask anybody, I mean, we all know about Nathan's.
Okay,
Full liquor license for Wild White Conservation Society, DBA Ocean View Bites.
Mhm.
It's, I believe it's Boardwalk. No, it's
Yeah.
not, yeah, okay,
yes.
okay. So now I want you.
Never open, but.
Or whatever, but they're applying, it's a cost of doing business, okay? Okay. So look at renewal for full liquor license application for Steam Mania. We just voted for a new license for the same address.
Right.
I was kind of concerned. So Hannah called liquor authority. So why are they renewing why? If they're in the process of why? So
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. My name is Jenny Hong. I'm from CK License. I stayed here because I believe my client already appeared for the Grand M, Mr. Oleg. Because I stayed for a little bit longer for this renewal. I just want to give it an explanation why the renewal application, the committee board notification was sent out.
Okay.
Okay. This is a transfer of the license, and the rule and the regulation from the liquor authority for them to get a temporary license is their license has to stay in active status. But the notice was sent on the 29th, and their license is expiring of next month of 29th. And then we figured that it's going to be a little bit tight. So at the time, so the boat seller and the buyer, they agreed when the time comes, if the time is too short, then they will go ahead and renew their license so that he will have enough time to get the temporary license.
okay, we got it, we understand. That's, thank you very much. And I do know that Hannah, I asked Hannah told me that she spoke to you. I told her, I like to check everything. So she figured it as well, and she got the same answer. So that's why thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's why we have renewal. So for us not to have any questions, we don't have to vote. It's FYI.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm gonna go into explanation during the full board meeting, but okay. We are done, but we have old business.
Mhm.
Come, okay. This is Torrey 52 West, 24th Street, Brooklyn, New York. It's a old kitchen 21. We approved their license. They have actually 2 licenses. Michael, you should remember that Mike Russo was asking how many licenses they have. And reason, and Hannah checked, they have 2 licenses, one for downstairs, one for upstairs.
Right.
The reason they came to us and the reason, and we actually voted, we did not vote, we tabled it. Because Mike Russo asked about licenses. Huh?
They voted on it, they voted it down.
Okay, we voted down. They came back. What they want to do, they want to change, it's a change of method of operation, meaning time. We approved their rooftop. Okay, remind me, it's from Monday to. No, that's what we approved before. Okay. Okay, the old one, we had, okay, this is ours for rooftop. What they want now, and they want Sunday to Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. They want Thursday from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. And they want Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. When they came to us, it's a little bit different from what they came to us with 2 months ago, okay? They were asking Thursday to be from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m.
No, till 2.
Until 2. You were asking until 2. Okay. I sat over my dead body. So they changed to 1.
The reason why I asked is because we are an artisanal cocktail bar.
Okay,
Right.
wait.
No, I'm just saying, man, so
Okay.
that's why I said 2.
I understand. And we perfectly understand that Thursday it's a bar and lounge day, okay? I don't know about Coney Island. You told me it's full in Coney Island as well. I do remember being much younger and going out on Thursday in Manhattan, okay? So I know it's a day. But the problem is it's a rooftop, it's an open space. We are not even talking about you being downstairs, being open until 2 o'clock, because even though most of the businesses, you've heard us now, asking until 1 o'clock, but it's a boardwalk area, it's next to the amphitheater. Okay, we understand.
So downstairs is actually, we don't open the restaurant past that time usually.
No, no,
Almost
no,
never.
okay.
Cause it's a restaurant.
Okay, but again, I spoke to, you told me that you spoke to Linda Harris. Linda, yes.
Yes.
I spoke to Linda Harris myself, not to check if you spoke to her. She's the TA president of
Hey, Brown.
Haber Houses, their neighbors. So again, it's not up to me. It's not even up to this committee only to decide. But according, Barbara, who spoke to 6O, you or Hannah?
In reference to,
Kitchen 21, the rooftop,
I have spoken to them a couple of months on it. Yeah.
about opening until 1 o'clock?
They said nothing about 1 o'clock. I think it was when you were asking for 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
But we, for
But
radio,
not for 1, for sure. I personally don't remember that.
Because it's an open space, and open space has completely different rules, okay? That's why they're asking to all parties to be shut down at 10 a.m., 10 p.m. if we have parties outside.
But it's not a party.
Wait.
It's
Okay,
artistic.
what?
No, we asked for a letter specifically to express their concerns and that we never got contact because the phones are not on it.
Okay. we asked 6O to, to share their opinion. Because, we all live in the area, but, if people complain and complaints are coming in through 311 or 911, 6O, that's the people who should deal with it. So we would like to know their opinion. So,
Weren't there also some complaints by, that's on the corner of, the vet's place, right?
okay,
Veterans
yes.
housing?
Yes, they were complaining, as well.
And isn't the boardwalk only open until a certain time? Is that?
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m.?
It's 1 a.m.
I got a question.
Sure.
On number 3, you say soundproofing already installed. What kind of soundproofing can you have on the roof?
Soundproofing is installed for downstairs,
Oh, downstairs, okay.
but again, you guys keep talking about like music. It's not a music place, right? It's an artisanal cocktail bar that we have drink masters, people from Netflix who created our cocktail menu with my wife. It's a totally different concept for this area, which we could have took to Williamsburg. It's not an amphitheater. It's not a concert hall, right? It is an artsy cocktail bar, which they don't have here and have never had, right? So, instead of going to Williamsburg in the city, we live here and we want to always have it here, right? In regards to the music, that is like very easily solved. After 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you can't even hear the music. Because it's the point of it is to be.
No, after 1 o'clock, you should be closed.
No,
okay?
right. But I mean.
After 1 o'clock, you should be closed.
Okay. Yes, Elaine, I agree.
Christopher has his hand up.
Yes, Christopher.
One thing that I want to be very clear, that I'm familiar with art and liquor. One thing I want to be very clear, that some of the arts do have music. That I know that a fact because I've been attending a lot of those events. And there are times the music levels are normally very high. And has nothing to do with a DJ kind. It could be any kind of music. It could be a classical. Sometimes it's high viol. Sometimes it's punk. Sometimes it's ultra. It depends. But also with an art gallery, you have people going outside, maybe drinking and acting a little inappropriate, or smoking also. And that could cause a little problem too, because some people who do drink could act a little more inappropriate. So I will suggest to be very.
Chris,
where are they smoking?
Chris, this is not an art gallery.
That's not what I know that, but he just mentioned that he wants it similar like Williamsburg. Williamsburg does have certain galleries.
It's a different thing. It's a
No,
different-
no, sorry. It's an artisanal cocktail bar. So like our cocktail menu.
You just said art.
No,
No.
artisanal cocktails.
It's a
Right,
different word.
so we would cook our cocktails and
scratch.
bar prep it from scratch and then serve it. It's not a get drunk kind of bar, right? Like you see bars and stuff.
We don't serve.
We don't
You
serve,
don't have it?
no, we serve very, we make
You
it,
don't, my God.
yeah.
They're like bar rescue. Then they're talking like someone like bar rescue. But the one thing,
Drink
no. I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but the problem is what I'm hearing from here, and I'm trying to hear clearly, it sounded like art a little bit.
No.
That's why I'm hearing, because it's very hard to hear what you're saying. I can hear Jeff, I can hear what Jeff just said, and I thank Jeff, because at least I can hear him, but it sounded like art, that's why.
It's
Okay.
artisanal. Let's move on. It's different.
Okay,
concept.
so Michael, I know you have a question.
You do? No, I know exactly the type of place that they're building here and they want to put here. And it would be nice to see because it's not anything that we have here now. I don't know, there's people from Hole in the Wall, okay?
No, I
But it's not,
understand.
it's, something different. We've got a lot of new families moving in here in a very short period of time. And, hopefully it'll be well received. It should be, because it is different. It's not where people get rip-roaring drunk. It's a place with fine drinks and, homemade stuff and things like that, so.
I would second Michael on everything he said. My concern is only time. So if you ask me, okay, I would say, again, we had discussion, we met, they came to community board office, they spoke to me, they wanted 2 o'clock, I said no. So if it's up to me, I don't know, they fill out stipulation and on and on. Actually, I would ask them to fill out 2 different stipulations. Because question just came up about soundproofing, and you say it's downstairs. Since you have 2 licenses, and we are talking about your time upstairs, I would like to see separate stipulation for upstairs.
That's why
Without-
I was confused, because it says rooftop
No,
over
but-
here, and you have soundproof, and that's why I was confused.
Okay.
But the music, right, the music aspect, it's, again, we can turn off the music anytime, right? 12 o'clock, whatever, that's not.
Okay,
It's not gonna be
Absolutely
elevated.
understand. I think you should just scratch out number 3,
Okay,
and then the rest of the.
yeah, rest is
You're
fine.
not having
That's
elevator
fine.
music,
no,
right?
well,
I'm saying you're not
well,
having
yeah.
elevator
No.
music. That's my
Yeah.
point.
Rest is
Scratch out
fine.
number 3.
So, I mean, help yourself, okay? So my view, again, it's so difficult to me to say no to businesses that they're bringing something new and they're doing right thing, okay? But it's in the record. I would recommend to try for a season until 1 o'clock, but until 1 o'clock on Thursday, that's the only change they want.
So.
No, what-
No, they have it on
No.
1 o'clock, so.
That's the stipulation,
Yeah.
they have it.
to one and then,
One on the Thursday, because we.
and then,
You
and
just say,
then two for Friday, Saturday,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what you have.
yeah.
Okay, you were asking for 2 o'clock on Thursday.
Yeah.
No,
So I
it's
think we
changed,
changed it.
though.
Okay, it's changed.
Yeah.
Right.
So, it's in the record. I would go for it as a committee, but in only condition. If this community board or 6-0 precinct receiving even one complaint from surrounding area about loud music and people are not being able to sleep after work, because we are talking about working day. We have to talk, you know, I mean.
Can I ask you a question, Elena? Because we live right across the street. We live on 20th and our bar is on 21st. And I totally like agree, 100% like, agree with you, but there will always be some kind of complaint, even if it's not there.
Okay, complaint,
No, I'm just saying, because like Red Door, anybody can complain every
Right.
time.
look,
But I.
Red
totally
Door,
for you.
okay. I have the greatest example, and members of this community board and this committee, we used to have the greatest example. We used to have a place in Coney Island, Brighton, between Brighton Beach Avenue and Brightwater Court. There were 2 different places. One was downstairs, Velvet Road, Michael, you remember. And next door, it was billiard on the 2nd floor, but their clients used to come downstairs, smoking, talking, and on and on. They were open, both of them. One was open until 2, the other one was open until 4. So there is an apartment building across the street, and they're located in apartment building or next to it. So people from their side never complain, never ever complain. But people from across the street were driving community board, 6-0 precinct, council person office, myself, crazy, okay? So one entity said, it's not us, it's them, okay? The other entity said, no, that's not us, it's them. So when police was called, because clients from different entities were fighting between each other, so police could not even realize what entity is responsible. Yes, we're gonna have complaints, but if we have, let's say, there is a reason I mentioned Linda Harrison. She's a TA president. If she's gonna come and say, I got 15 complaints from my tenant, this is what I'm talking about. People gonna always complain. People always gonna complain. So I don't know.
I think you hear the sensitivity of the board when we're talking about the community and noise complaints.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you seem like great people, that you're gonna react positively if we say, hey, instead of 2 o'clock, let's try 1 o'clock with the music. Okay, and so on, because there's always next year.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to come back to us again.
Yeah.
It's not us, it's our replacement.
Of course.
So you wanna just keep that in mind. and-
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And
I
I
just
spoke with
have-
Linda, so I know, as you say, 1 o'clock, they're not gonna hear it, we know, there's no complaint.
Right.
The Friday's a will be another day, right?
I just have one other question.
Yeah.
On number 8, you say, I will actively manage crowds congregating on the street at night to minimize disturbances to residents, okay? And you circled, yes.
Yeah.
What type of, are you gonna have security there?
Yeah, we always have,
We always have security.
And,
always, and
Right.
I am the one managing congregating crowds,
okay,
yeah.
But,
It's over, it's
but-
done,
okay, but regularly,
yeah.
we don't have crowds. We wish we did more. We don't. The most consistent night was a Thursday, because we've been doing it for many years before there, and people come after work from the city and stuff like
right, they
that.
wanna
Right,
relax,
but
you
like
know, get
Friday,
their stress
Saturday,
out.
Sundays,
Yeah,
Saturdays and Sundays are more day. People come, like events during the day and stuff and whatever. The evening times tend to be very mellow and cocktail nights,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
It's just,
it's-
so the crowds are not like every day or like every week, stuff like that. So
But just in case, watch
Yeah.
out for.
we have,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
yeah.
And as far as parking facilities, how are you doing for parking facilities there?
So parking, we actually block off the street on Tuesday, so we don't have any issues, and other than that, everyone has to adhere to the parking regulations. Normally, we'd always tell them about the parking spaces by the
The garage.
garage and the right.
Because there were parking issues there before.
Yeah, when they
You're
open.
aware.
When we opened, yeah,
Okay.
it was like,
There were parking issues, some other issues, but
You
listen,
worked
people,
around them.
Yeah,
people are learning. I mean, again, you know, sometimes people come and they ask for something, you say no to them, and they just getting angry and they don't want to come back to you and talk to you. So, I mean, that's completely different case.
Just one question. When you say 1 a.m., what time is last call?
right an hour before,
Before
yeah,
you
because everything's shutting off at 1. They try, but it's done.
Okay.
Your motion?
motion, motion
I need
to,
to know what to write for the motion.
I don't know how to call it, Michael, how to call it. It's a change, ours, it's not change of method of operation, okay? Are you sending something to state legal authority or you just asking
yeah,
us?
I think this goes to them, yeah.
I think we have to send it.
So it's a method of operation, change of method of operation. So to approve the application,
In parentheses, hours.
yeah, and
'cause that's
ours,
all it is.
yeah. Because nothing else has been changed,
Right.
Method of operation hours, correct?
yes.
Mhm.
Rooftop hours. Rooftop, okay.
Have a second.
Who made the motion?
Sam?
Sam, I'm sorry. Okay, Sam and seconded by Michael.
Yeah.
Not lucky.
Okay, all right, roll call, Madam Sam? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Olga Ford,
Yes.
Elena Mackin,
Yes.
Shimon Rokoski.
Yes.
Jeff Sanoff,
Yes.
and Michael Silverman.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you very, very much, everyone.
You can do it.
Okay, even though, wait, even though I tell people, other applicants not to come in, I mean, it's not necessarily to come in to community board meeting. I'm not asking you to come back and bring your child, poor child had to wait for, God knows how long.
Bring my other child, but I told him to.
Okay.
He's home alone.
So, let me ask everybody, what do you think? It would be better for them to come or not to come?
To the full meeting?
Yeah, because we have people, okay, people voted no last time. People voted no last time because of some complaints. If I tell those people like Linda and everybody else, I cannot guarantee, I mean, I'm a co-chair of licensing committee, but I'm not them. I'm not running this business. So, from emotional point of view, if they come and say we guarantee, no, okay. What would you say, Mike?
There, in my opinion, there are certain votes that you will never get, period. No
Okay,
matter how nice these people are or not, okay? But I'm sure your powers of persuasion are such that the rest will understand that
okay.
we're trying something different
We
here.
revisited,
And so,
we
yeah.
revisited them and they came to certain agreements with a new
We had a
stipulation
Meeting of the minds and
and
we're gonna move
Okay.
forward.
But can you guys
We
just
got
let them
here.
know, sorry, that it's not the amphitheater, it's not the art walls, right?
We,
it's not a
Right.
concert hall.
we
Right, and I think,
understand.
but I think that they don't.
Right.
They see it as like an
Okay.
open space.
Let me explain something to you again before we all leave. It's time for us to go home. There is a big difference between Coney Island during the winter and Coney Island during the summer, okay? If you walk at night, especially let's say Friday or Saturday night, if I walk from Seagate to amusement area, for example, or even to Brighton, I constantly listen some music beating on and on different types. I walk, but okay, fine, I pass by. People live in the area. Sometimes it's a beautiful evening. You don't have to use AC. You want to open your window. Okay, you want to open your window. Some people,
I open my window, I hear
some
everything going
people
on.
would enjoy, some people would enjoy and maybe dance in their living room, okay? Some people gonna get frustrated. So that's this kind of collective, collective impression residents have. Oh, it's too loud, it's too loud. So,
I watch that program as well, okay?
Drink
The
man?
Drink Man,
Yeah,
okay?
you know Tao?
And they're not, the type of music that will go with their establishment is not art walls music.
no, I understand.
So, I mean, that.
It's not
to
a
let them
concert
know,
hall.
Right.
I mean, it's like when we had concerts at S11 Park, they would have, it was a bedroom community and they would have music going to it like 11,
Where is
maybe
it?
S11,
Oh,
when they had the
Seabreeze.
amphitheater,
Yeah.
Seabreeze,
Right.
okay?
You used to
And
live there,
we-
yeah, correct?
People's windows would actually shake.
Yeah.
Okay, when Marty Marcus wanted to put in a regular 5,000 seat, I think 5,000 or 8,000 seat amphitheater. It was not really well received by the community. And that was the end of that. But it's
Again,
not gonna be a concert.
yeah, again, when people complain, people say, oh, why are you complaining? You choose to live in the area, you know, it's amusement area, you know this. I understand. But sometimes when you come, they're doing some road work in front of my house right now. I wanted to kill them 7 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
even though I was up. But I woke up with the headache. I wanted to kill them, but I understand they're doing, you know,
Best of luck.
Thank
Yeah.
Good luck.
good luck.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
All right. We'll see you next month.
Okay, any other questions, any other?
No,
Okay,
okay.
Eddie, motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
I was waiting for Michael. We always make a great team.
All right, guys, good night.
I'll rescind my